Hello, my name is Rebecca Richardson, but most people call me Becky, and welcome to this month's Chat With Me video. I'm actually going to make a point of explaining what this video is because this is like the third of these I've done now, and I don't think it's ever been particularly explained. What this is every month I do a video where I just kind of chat to the camera and catch everybody up on things that have been going on. I first started doing this just because it helped my confidence a lot, just to kind of sit quite casually in front of the camera and talk as if I'm talking to a person, and it helped build my confidence slightly with it, and now it's just kind of stuck. It's just an excuse for me to talk, I guess. I'm wearing another onesie like I was last time. This one, I don't know if you can see, is the Cheshire Cat, which is exciting. I still have one more onesie, which will be next month, and then we're going to have to start going through them again. But for now, it's like, oh wow, a new onesie. So, where do we start? There's a few things I want to talk about this time, I think, because I've done a lot. It is currently the 19th of August. I got back from holiday yesterday. I've been in Thailand for 3.5 weeks. So let's start by discussing that, I guess. Obviously, whilst I've been away, there's been videos coming out anyway, so it's not like, yay, I'm back, but for me, it's like, yay, I'm back, because I haven't sat in front of a camera for ages, because I pre-filmed a million videos before I went away. I also vlogged whilst I was away, instead of doing what I thought I would do, which was going to be a reading vlog and a writing vlog of my holiday. I decided just to do one holiday vlog, but in weeks, so there's 3 parts to it for 3 weeks, and a lot of it wasn't even related to reading or writing. I did next to no writing. In fact, I wrote 5,000 words during the time that I was logging, and then I wrote an extra 3,000 on the plane home. I did absolutely nothing, but it was quite nice to just have a break and relax and not feel pressured to have to write all the time. I did do quite a bit of reading though. I read 4 books, which is great for me. I think my record on holiday is 6 books. I was happy with 4 because I didn't want to force myself to read too much, because if I was to read any faster, then I'd be forcing myself to read and then I wouldn't be enjoying it. So I was kind of working at a pace that I enjoyed, but it was still faster than usual because I had tons of free time just to sit and read. I read The Raven Cycle, which when the vlogs start coming out, in fact the first one should be out by the time this video goes up, you will see me reading them and my opinions on them. I don't think there was much of me reading book 3, just because that was the one weekend that I didn't vlog, and I read pretty much the entire book that weekend. But I did massively enjoy those books. It was quite nice. It's put me in a bit of a high fantasy slump though, because I've been reading high fantasy for so long, and The Raven Cycle isn't high fantasy. And so I read that and I was like, this is what I've been missing. Why don't I read more of this? So now I don't want to go back to high fantasy. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I don't know many other contemporary urban fantasy style series that I haven't already read. So I'm gonna have to keep a lookout. I might even read just contemporary, which I never do. I might do that. I'm considering picking up Heartstopper because I've seen people talking about that, and in fact I don't think I've ever read a graphic novel. I have the Mortal Instruments graphic novels, but I've never actually read them. I just flick through and look at the pictures sometimes. So yeah, I might give that a go. There is a few series that I'd like to read, but again, they're all high fantasy and I'm just not in the mood, so we'll see when I get around to all of these other things I'm supposed to be reading. But yeah, I do fully blame The Raven Cycle for that, for making me realise that there is something else and there is something that I could enjoy. Other than that, on holiday, all we did was kind of just chill about and stuff. The exciting bits are in the vlogs. There's some days that I haven't even filmed because we were just at the pool and I was like, nobody needs to see any of this, so it wasn't in there. But then the exciting stuff will be actually in the vlog. We went to see elephants, which was very exciting. There's an elephant retirement home where the older elephants are kind of pottering about, and they have 2 of them there, and we went to see them. We only got to see one because the other one was ill, but we got to give it a bath and some food and stuff, which was really fun. I'd say that was probably the highlight of the holiday, the elephants. We got so many pictures. We also went to a cat cafe, which I think the majority of the first vlog, which will already be up, is just the cats, because they were so cute. And it's not my first time in a cat cafe. People always take the mick because I have 5 cats, and they're like, why do you go to cat cafes when you could just drink coffee in your front room? But it's nice to see other people's cats sometimes. But these ones were all super fluffy, and some of them were wearing bow ties and things, and it was so adorable. So naturally I had a million videos of it in the vlog. But those are the 2 bits that definitely stood out to me, as well as reading, because I did so much reading in comparison to what I usually do. I spent hours just sat on my bed reading, and it was great. It was so relaxing. I actually enjoyed it, because usually when I read, I'm at the desk that the camera's currently on, and my legs are up around my head in places because there's not much room. So it was quite nice just to be able to lie and just enjoy a book. Another thing, however, that happened whilst I was on holiday is we hit 100 subscribers. Yay! I've already mentioned this, again I think I mentioned it in a vlog, but thank you to everybody who has subscribed. We've passed 100 now, which is like amazing. I didn't think I'd get like even 10 really at the beginning, so passing 100 is like a massive deal for me. I do feel now though that I'm pressured to like make good content because there's like more and more people slowly over time, and I'm like, wow, like at first when I started this I was just putting out like any old thing because I was like, nobody's watching it anyway, it doesn't matter. But now I'm like, oh, some people are watching it. Maybe I should like make an effort. We are hopefully going to be doing like a 100 subscriber celebration. I don't know when it'll be out though. We were going to film it tomorrow, but there's a lot happening tomorrow and I think it'll be stressful to try and get it done tomorrow, so it might end up going up like beginning of September-ish, so it's like a belated 100 subscriber celebration, but that should be fun. I think I would like to try and get to 200 subscribers before the end of the year. That might be a bit of a challenge. I might be like overdoing it a bit with 200, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe we could do it. I just thought that's like my goal now. 100 was the goal, now 200's the goal, and we're just gonna work on it slowly, just like step by step. We're just slowly building. But it's okay because like next year we're gonna go like super quick, and then PewDiePie will be writing songs about me coming for his subscriber count. But on the topic of me trying to grow this channel into one lovely big tree, I started a Twitter and I'm still trying to work out what I'm doing. Like, I know how to use Twitter, I just don't know how to get followers on Twitter. I mean, like, I follow like everybody in the community. I am trying to like speak to people and things. I'm just not very good at it. I've never been very good at it. I'm just an incredibly socially awkward person, even online, which I know like so many people are like, I have online friends because I can't talk to people in real life. I just can't talk to people. Just doesn't matter through what format we're talking, I just can't speak to people. But I'm trying to build some form of Twitter presence. I'm doing my best. I'm like putting effort in. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I feel as if like, I don't know, it's almost like I'm not worthy. So like I'll see somebody like, I don't know, post something, and then there'll be all of these, there'll be like 100 comments or something, but I'm like, no, I can't comment because I'm annoying. And then I'm like, what? There's like all of these people commenting. I'm like, no, they don't need my comment on there. It's just, yeah, I don't make things easy for myself. Whilst we're on the topic, actually, I'll just like spawn myself, I guess. At Becky Writes is my Twitter handle. Please help me. But yeah, so I am moving slowly with that, but at least we're moving. And in fact, soon I should be mentioning my Instagram as well, because I've talked about this before, but I have a like trilogy that I self-publish and I would like to talk about it. I kind of said to myself when I started this channel that like, haha, if you reach 100 subscribers you've got to bring that up, and no, I've got to bring it up. So I am going to do a video talking about that at some point, just because I would like to be able to just talk about those books in general. You know, I like to talk about my writing on this channel, and that is a massive part of my writing. I'd like to be able to actually name the characters and things, and I would quite like to do a video going back over my first book and talking about like what I changed, because there's so much I changed and all that sort of stuff. So I am going to do a video talking about it at some point, which I'm quite scared about, but at the same time, like, I'm sure it'll be fine. I also had to, as part of this when you hit 100 subscribers thing, I also promised myself that I'd like tell everybody I know about this channel. So I had to like make an announcement on my Instagram, like my writing Instagram that most people I know follow anyway, and be like, oh hey, so I just hit 100 subscribers. It's funny because none of you knew about this, but here we are. And yeah, that was quite daunting. That was incredibly scary actually, but it's fine. Nobody's like, I don't know, laughed at me yet. It's fine. But yeah, there should be a video coming out soon about like where you can actually find me online other than this new Twitter I've created, because I do have other places that I talk about my writing, and I can finally be like, hey, come follow me here, without worrying that people are going to find out about the trilogy that I'm currently writing, which I didn't want until now. Honestly, the only reason I didn't want to talk about it is just because, like, obviously for a start it's not the best thing I've ever written, because the first book, it came out when I was 15. I started it when I was 12. You know, it's like not great. None of them are great, let's be honest. The one I'm writing now, not good. But I was like, I didn't want to just start talking about it and people to be like, oh, she only has this channel because she wants me to buy her book. I don't. I'd rather people don't buy my book, because it's just not at all what I want to be known for now, which is why people keep telling me like, why don't you try and send it to agents? And it's because I don't want to. I don't want this. As much as I absolutely adore it, obviously, I will forever be proud of this trilogy, because it's the first thing I've ever done. I've learned so much through it. I actually have, you can't see it now because of this, but whilst I was on holiday, I got a tattoo of the symbol that's in the books, because it will forever be something massive to me. I'm never going to regret it, obviously. But I was just a bit like, I didn't want people to like assume things about me and just be like, oh, she's only got this channel because she wants to talk about her crappy writing. But I would like to bring it up because I would like to do a few videos about it, especially as I'm starting a new project in like November, and I'll definitely end up comparing the two at some point, even though they're wildly different. On the topic, I guess, of future videos, we're gonna discuss future plans, which I think is like, it's a topic that always comes up in this, even though I tend to talk a few months in advance, so then the next month I'm just repeating what I've already said. But this is new stuff. Me and my sister have been thinking, you'll have seen my sister Libby by now on this channel. I swear to God, she's here like every week now. I'm just like, hey Libby, let's just film a video. So she's just always there. Basically our channel is, but she, you know, she has half of this channel now. We've been discussing video ideas, and my original plan was to drop down to one video a week because I start college again in September. When I say college, I mean English sixth form. I know some people think when I say college, I mean like US college, which is like university. When I say college, I mean like I'm going into what I think is the equivalent of like high school senior year in America, for context. That's what I mean when I say college, but it's my last year of it. And so because of that, I was going to drop down to one video a week because obviously I'm going to be very busy. I'm not going to have like as much time just to like film and edit videos. But we've decided for now, until the new year, I am going to try and keep up 2 videos a week, because obviously having more videos out means more content for people watching, and then more people... What? Okay. Yeah, having 2 videos up a week means that there's more content for people to like watch, and then I can like engage more people and create some form of audience and keep growing the channel. So I would like to try and keep 2 videos going for as long as I possibly can. That being said, it is going to be stressful. September will be my first attempt to do that. I go back to college the 9th of September, and so I am going to like pre-film, I think, for some of September. Otherwise, like, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. October, I pretty much know everything that's going to be out in October. I thought about it in advance. There'll be a few like spooky Halloween themed videos, and there will also be some Preptober videos because obviously NaNoWriMo starts in November. So like, I think I pretty much know everything that's going to be out in October. November is going to be the issue. November it's just going to be so much for me. For a start, I'm going to be taking part for the first time in NaNoWriMo, which means I have to write 50,000 words within the month of November on a new project. I'd like to mention something that I would eventually, in however many years, like to query with agents, so it's incredibly stressful and there's so much pressure on it. I'm also going to be vlogging NaNoWriMo, so the entire of November I will be vlogging. I'll also be working on my coursework for my English A-level, and also trying to keep up 2 videos a week. So November is going to be horrific, to be fair. And so like at first I was like, December will calm down, but now in December we're considering, there's a few things that I'm considering doing in December. So yeah, it's going to be very stressful the next few months. I will apologise now if videos end up being shorter and worse than they already are, because I'm trying to juggle a million things at once. But at the same time, I am actually really excited for some future videos that I'm going to be doing, just because I like to keep things fun. You know, obviously this is like a book and a writing channel, but I like to mix things up, make it a bit interesting. You know, like the baking video, I'd quite like to make that into a series. Unfortunately, obviously I don't have like a microphone or anything, so the quality will forever be terrible on the baking videos. But I think it's one of those things where it doesn't particularly matter, because if we're baking, it's not like this where I'm just sat talking to you and you can't hear a word I'm saying. But I would like to make that a series because that was really fun, and Livy also really enjoyed it. And there's a few like other fun ideas that aren't just like this kind of scenario that I'd like to do in the future. So yeah, subscribe for that. But I think that's everything for now. I feel like this has been quite long because I had a lot to say, but I am very happy at the moment with this channel. I didn't know if I'd keep it as long as I have, because I didn't know if it would be worth keeping or whether I'd just be talking to myself forever. But now I feel less like I'm talking to myself and I'm talking to a handful of people. I've also been receiving a lot of really lovely comments from people, which are just amazing. Please never feel like you can't comment, because for a start I always want to reply to them, and it just makes my day just that little bit better when I see a comment like, hey, I liked your video. Like, I just love it so much. So thank you to everybody who leaves little comments like that, because they do just give me the boost of confidence to continue with this channel. But yeah, that's it, I think, for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye!